Dr. Deb Charbon here. What's healthy? We are. Happy New Year. It's a beautiful new year. I'm hoping we are putting 2020 behind us and we have 2021 in front of us, and it's going to be a fantastic new year. And I want to talk about New Year's resolutions and the things that we all struggle with, because I think everybody is at that point where we're really concerned about our health and we really want to have a great happy new year, and we don't know how to stick to our resolutions. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the things that we can do to stick to our New Year's resolutions, right? Because, I think at this beginning of the year, we're all really motivated to make things happen. We want to lose weight. We want to exercise more. We want to drink more water. We want to take our vitamins. We want to wear our masks when we're supposed to. Whatever that might be for you, we want to talk about those things, because motivation only lasts for a short period of time. I don't know about you, but I have joined Weight Watchers in the past. I lasted 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I was done. I've joined a gym. I went 2 or 3 times and I never showed up. And, here we are. A year later, we look back at the year and we go, what did I do and why was I not successful? Because motivation only lasts for a short period of time. We have to create discipline so that we can turn motivation into habits. And when we turn them into habits, it becomes a lifelong thing for you. So then you can get off of that roller coaster of gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, sleeping, not sleeping, sleeping, not sleeping. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever your struggle with, we want to get you off that roller coaster, because that is not good for you to feel like that. So, you've got to take that motivation. We want to turn it into discipline and then turn it into habits. And this can really take about 21 days or so to happen. Do you have to be perfect? You don't have to be perfect. You can make mistakes, but it's whether you're going to get right back up, or are you that person that goes, oh, you know what? I ate a pizza, so I'm going to eat another pizza. So you know what? It's only 12 o'clock and I've already had 2 pizzas today. I'm going to have some Diet Coke. Well, the hell with it. I'm going to go on to have a ding dong or a yoo-hoo or yo-ho or whatever the things are that we eat that, screw us all up. It's a mindset. You've got to really think through that. Okay, you had a slice of pizza, or you had, a devil dog, or you had a lollipop, or you had chocolate, whatever it is. It doesn't mean you have to ruin the rest of the day, which then becomes the weekend, which then becomes the next week, right? Go ahead. If you have a slice of pizza, don't say, oh my God, don't beat yourself up over it. Just let it go and move on, because we always have the next hour, and let alone the next day, so that you can be more and more and more successful. So there are some things that you can do also to really set yourself up for success. Set short-term goals. Don't make everything so big. Oh, I want to lose 80 pounds this year. I want to drink a gallon of water a day. You're not going to be successful. It's going to last for a week. How about we start with, let's drink 2 cups of water a day. Let's lose 10 pounds in the next 8 weeks. And then you will set yourself up for success, because then you'll see a pound come off, and then 2 pounds come off, and then 3 pounds come off. Or you'll drink 1 glass of water and then 2 glasses of water. Or set your vitamins next to your toothbrush and take them in the morning, and then you'll start creating habits and discipline, and then you'll create lifestyle change, and then you will be successful. You'll be able to really have a great year, and then next year, 2022, we'll look back on 2021 and say, hey, I made a difference and I actually stuck to my resolution this year. I did have a question that just came in from Maddie, and Maddie says, is it okay if I fall back into my old habits once or twice as I try to get healthy? I'm not perfect. Maddie, I think I answered this already for you, but yes, it is absolutely okay. Only if you can get back up onto that saddle, get up onto that horse and ride, right? It's like falling off your bike. You fall off your bike, you got to get back up on that bike and go. So make a mistake, fix it, move on. Don't beat yourself up over it, and you will have a fantastic year overcoming that. I want to talk about the patient-doctor relationship. I think this is a really, really, really important thing, because a lot of us are sicker and sicker and sicker. And I'm not even talking about COVID and the long haulers that are having tons and tons of health problems following having COVID. I'm talking about just everyday, run-of-the-mill, type 2 diabetes, thyroid disease, the things that we're living with, migraine headaches, hormone imbalances, the things that we're dealing with on a daily basis. You have to be able to have a doctor that you trust. One that you can go in and sit down and say, hey doc, I'm not feeling great. What do you think it is? What can you do to fix it? In fact, I had a patient come in today and she said, Dr. Deb, I went to my primary care. I said, hey, I am exhausted all the time. I don't feel good. Yes, I know I have 2 little ones. And the doctor said, well, let's run some tests. They ran a little bit of blood tests. The doctor called her up, which I think is unusual today anyway, and said, hey, everything looks good. There's nothing wrong with you. And she said, but doc, I still don't feel good. What is going on? And the doctor didn't really have an answer. Well, when I sat down with her today, I said, I think that doctor just didn't dig deep enough. They're allowed what? 5 to 7 to 11 minutes in a room with you. So how could they possibly really figure out the underlying cause of the problem, do what they need to do so they can fix you and make you better? And here's the thing. A lot of us don't even know that we need to go in and advocate for ourselves when we get into that doctor's office. So my mom, she's really funny. She'll go to a doctor. The doctor's halfway out the door and she's like, wait, I have another question. Wait, I have another question. But not everybody is built that way. You have to be okay with asking questions, and you're not challenging a doctor's authority. You're really, in my opinion, when my patients ask me questions, I feel like you're checked into your health. You're there, you're wanting to know what's going on and what you can do to fix it. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to grab your doctor's arm or at least say, hey, I have some questions. Can you answer these questions for me? And I know if they only have 11, 12, 13 minutes in a room with you at the most, it's going to be difficult for them, but you got to be verbal and you have to feel comfortable asking, because you are going to be the only one that's going to advocate for yourself so that you can get the answers, so you can get good quality health care and that you can feel good. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what matters most, is that you're feeling good? I did get a question coming in from Anthony. I want to read to you. When I go to my primary care doctor, they only give me 12 minutes They only give him 12 minutes to talk to any of his patients. I'm worried that he can't figure out what's wrong with me in the short period of time. Okay, Anthony, I think we need to learn how to type. So what I think you're saying is that you go to the doctor can spend 12 minutes in a room with you. How can he get you better? And I think I've touched on that a little bit too. I think you have to really, slow that doctor down, grab them, ask the right questions so you can get the right answers, so you can get the care that you need so you can get better no matter what it is. Functional medicine doctors like myself, we're the ones that really will sit down and spend that extra time with you. So if you're not getting the answers you need and the time that you need from your conventional medical doctor, try a functional medicine practitioner, a functional medicine doctor, an integrative doctor who has the time and the know-how and wants to sit down with you and get all of your health information so we can figure out what's going on so we can fix it so you'll feel better. So I hope that answers your question, because that's a great question. And I think that really goes out to all of you out there. Advocate for your health so you can live a happier, healthier, longer quality life. I want to talk again about working from home. A lot of people are working from home still. And, we're living in these houses and have these makeshift workstations that are not ergonomically correct. And I am seeing a huge, huge increase in neck pain and shoulder pain and upper back pain and low back pain and pain down to a leg, and I can't stand up straight and I don't know what I did. And then when we start talking, they're sitting at home at a desk that they made, helping their children, especially if they have the little ones, with their schoolwork, and they're not sitting in the car driving to their office anymore. They're not going to the gym anymore. Their exercise is down, and we're seeing a lot of health concerns rise up from this. So I think this is important enough to really talk about this again. You need to have an ergonomically correct workstation, meaning when you're sitting at a desk, you should be like this. Your foot, you probably can't see me, but my hip is flexed to 90 degrees, my knee is flexed to 90 degrees, and my foot is flexed to 90 degrees, and that foot should be on the floor. You should be able to bend your elbows should be 90 degrees, and your shoulders should be relaxed. Now, when your elbows are at 90 degrees, your hands should be straight ahead of you, and you should be hitting your keyboard so you can type on your keyboard. Your hands should not be up here. They should not be down there. you should have your monitor at eye level. You shouldn't be turned to the left with your arms up. You shouldn't be turned to the right. Your feet shouldn't be, stretched out under you, and they shouldn't be up at your chin. Everything should be 90 degrees so you have a good ergonomic workstation. And that is a start to helping with back pain and neck pain and headaches and wrist pain and elbow pain and shoulder pain and knee pain. And I'm telling you, a huge increase in these complaints in the last 6 months, I think because everybody is working from home. Get up and stretch. Get up and do the things that you would normally do. If you were working in an office, you might have to walk down the hall. You might, have a gym in your office that you can take and go on the elliptical or go on the bike and lift some weights. Don't feel bad about taking time for you. You've got to have life balance. So get up in the morning, set a schedule, keep your regular schedule. Get up in the morning, get the kids ready like they were going off to school. If they go off to school, great. If they're at home, get them settled, and then you do what you would normally do. Did you go for a walk in the morning? Hop on the treadmill, lift a few weights, have a nice breakfast, get ready for work, do your work, get up every hour, move around for 5 to 10 minutes, get a headset if you have to, so you're not going like this. You're not going like this all the time. Get a headset. Make sure that monitor, this is a big one with all of these Zoom meetings that are going on and all this virtual stuff, that you're looking straight ahead when you do that. So I think it's about setting up your workspace the right way. It's been a long day already. Setting up your balance, making sure that you have good work-life balance, stretching. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Make sure you're eating healthy and you're moving. You got to get those at least 10,000 steps in a day. And I know this is hard when you're working from home. So I hope these suggestions help you. If this stuff doesn't help enough and you're really still hurting, go to the chiropractor. Go get adjusted. Get a massage. Get acupuncture. Take supplements. There are supplements that you could take that will relax muscles and reduce the inflammation. All of these things, when you do it all together, really will help you feel better, because I don't know, this might be a long haul working from home. I think a lot of companies are starting to realize that, hey, it's cheaper if everybody can work from home. So, some people are even telling me that they're not going back to offices. Their offices are closing down and people are just working from home permanently. So hopefully that helps with the physical pain that a lot of you are feeling. I did get one more question that came in from Joanne, and she says, even after almost a year, I still feel guilty about taking a break to exercise. Do you have any suggestions? Joanne, my suggestion is you let that go. You don't need to feel guilty about it. We all need to exercise. We all need to move. You've got to do that for good balance, good health, heart health, cardiovascular health, mental health, which has been a huge problem. We're seeing a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, and exercise and life balance can really help address those issues. So please don't feel guilty about it. I have found that I'm a better mom, a better wife, a better boss, and a better doctor when I exercise and get enough rest and eat healthy and really have a good work-life balance. So I hope that helps you. I want to let you know that we are open here in my office in Kennesaw. If you want to come in, please come in. We're here 6 days a week. If you have any questions, you want to email us at feelbetter@lakepointwellnesscenter.com. You can go to our website at feelbetterhere.com, or you could just good old-fashioned give us a phone call at 770-974-5215. Until next time, wishing you loads and loads of health and happiness and love and light. Bye-bye.